Can someone hear me, please? So I'm currently streaming on another platform. I don't know if it's convenient for you guys to join me there. Okay, I'm on currently on the okay, so you can't be able to see my video on the Zoom, but I'm on our new streaming platform, which I like so much. So what I'm gonna do, let me share the link here for you guys because it could be much better if you join me from there. Let me share the link. So yeah, so try to know where you could anyone can. Uh, no, it works. A lot of people are with me. We use it. So some of you, if you try to connect, it's easier to talk with me directly there. But I will also be talking with you guys from the two platform as I speak. Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure you guys get acquainted with it. Yeah. So good afternoon. We're supposed to be 16 today, but we have to start before because of it's still working time. For those of you that are just joining me currently, we are going to focus more on crude oil and then focus more on today's fundamental. Yeah, someone just tried to join. So yeah, someone just tried to join me now. I can be able to see the person. That Esther. Esther tried to join, and Nkechi also tried to join as well. Yeah, yeah. I'm speaking to which. Can you guys hear me, Esther and Nkechi?
Yes, sir. Good
You see?
afternoon, sir.
Yeah, yeah. So I can hear them. Who speak to me now? Is it Esther?
It's me, sir.
Okay, Nkechi. Yeah, Esther, can you hear me as well? Okay, so I'm just trying to explain to you that it works the same way I'm connected to you at Zoom. Everything worked perfectly. Everything worked perfectly. So I think we are good to go now. This is 30 minutes to the hour. Currently, we're hitting it off on oil markets, focusing on crude oil inventory. You see what the market is doing. We have made some recovery. There's someone told me she was selling here. Let me know if the person's name is still here. That was last week. Uh, that was last week. The person said he was selling. Okay, it's not here. It's not here. It's not here. Okay, yeah, the person is not here. I said he was selling last week. So I'm sharing my screen now with you so you could see. I hope you can see my screen now.
Not yet, sir.
Yeah, I'm not sharing with you guys now, but I'm sharing with you guys again. So you should be able to see the screen now. This is the screen I'm sharing. This screen. So I think you should be able to see it as well. Yeah. So you should see my screen. Someone else also want to join me again. Yeah, I think you should see my screen now.
Not yet, sir.
Yeah, but I can see it. I'm sharing my screen very clear. I'm sharing both on the Zoom, and I'm also sharing both on Restream. So so this is what the information I'm sharing with you. Today is Wednesday, 22nd, and in the next couple of minutes, by 3:30, we'll have a report coming from EIA, the crude oil inventory. So last week we had about 3.5 million. And this week they are expecting that we're gonna have about they're expecting that this week we're gonna have about 2.2 million a barrel of oil, and the next report is gonna come out exactly 15 minutes time. I hope all of you can see my screen. Those on the Zoom, I think you can see my screen. Um, yeah. So you can see my screen. So you see what I said code as well. Okay, perfect. So I'm also monitoring from here to make sure everything I'm communicating is very clear to everyone. Yeah. I think everything's perfect. So we still have a little bit. Okay, so we're expecting 2.2 million barrel of oil. But one thing about inventory report is that all of this is okay. So let me also check the oil price. So to check the current oil price for now, let me. So people on the Zoom are going to share different screens, so you have to see everything. So currently, this is the current oil price. It has gotten to 58. We predicted that it's going to move from 56 to 60. That was what we told you guys early Friday and this Monday. So to 60. So it has done how many pips? It has done 256 pips. So it remaining few to get to 60. Yeah, which will give us about 400 pips. You know what I mean? So this is what I mean. From this price, so from here it has done. It was done here when we told you guys the market's gonna rebound to at least 300 pips. So we expected the market to move from here to this point to 60. That's a very serious rebound. So it has done 58. It remains about 200 pips to be completed. So, and if you trade with it, the chance of making at least $3,000 to $4,000 from it if you're using a $10 volume or what we call one lot size. Is that okay? Now, the report is coming out on inventory, and the forecasters are expecting us to have 2.2 million, which is like more positive of supply coming to the industry. And what do you guys think? Oh, wait, you think the market will be a sell? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you believe the market's gonna drop? Um. Yeah. Well, then who else? What about you? Who else can I interact with you? What of you about you, Kelechi? Yeah. Afternoon. So you believe the market may move like this back? Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Um. Okay. You are all right. Yes, that was one of the reasons why the market came down. The market came down seriously because of the Donald Trump 100% tariff hike on China, and also came down more uh, after the Israeli and the after the Israeli and the uh, Hamas, yeah, yeah, Hamas war, whatever, like the peace deal, uh, like after the peace deal. That is also another reason why the market came down. So, in fact, that was the first reason before that was the first reason before the tariff came to be. But there are other factors that we also consider in terms of economic in terms of economic concern. Should the price of oil keep crashing? That's why if you check last week, there was a lot of warning. If oil price crashed down to 50 to $50 per barrel, it could be a concern to people. You know what I mean? So if you believe the market is gonna go down, fine, you still make profit. So if you believe the market is gonna go up, fine, you still make profit. So it's just a matter of time and when. Last week we had some losses on oil because the market came down because we obviously buying. This week we have made some recovery. We have recovered over 40%, and we're expecting to recover more fully. Do you understand? So, but me, based on my own strategy, at this price we are seeing now, if the report happen to be more supply, I will be careful to also place a sell. So now my own concern, because of this is for educational purpose, I'm legally allowed to this for educational purpose. So I'm legally allowed to give you my own suggestion. So by this point, so assuming you place a sell at this point, please be careful to put your SL around 59, especially on derivative and the leverage. Then when the market dropped towards 50s, let me get the price correctly. When the market dropped towards 56, then be thinking 56.50, be thinking of exiting the market. You know what I mean? So the reason is simple. At this point is the lowest point of the market. The lowest price of oil as I speak is 55.96, and it was the same low which it were around April this year. Look at here. So you see that it is see the same low around April like this year. So it is lowest so far. One of the rules in business or in buying and selling is that buy a product at a low price, sell it at a higher price. The reason why some of us are losing because of leverage and consistent trading. And that third reason is not having a good capital. So if you maintain those rules, you'll be a profitable trader. So now, because the price is low, I'm applying the ancient rules in trading in any business. I will look for a lower price to buy the product. And when the price goes up, I sell it off. It's as simple as that. There are a lot of factors that could impact the market. Now, when it comes to a lot of demand and supply, if there are more supply at a lower price on a good product, it can also spark demand. I hope you guys are seeing the same screen I'm sharing with you guys. Yeah, yeah. So to make sure I'm not. So guys, so sorry. I was attending to someone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, uh, that is the same thing I'm saying. It's in relation with market psychology. A product that is good at a low price, investors will most likely invest. You remember when I asked you guys to invest in gold? The gold was below 3,000. Gold was below 3,000. No, be so. So I don't know when you joined me. The people that have joined us earlier, I think Kelechi, you have joined us before. Yeah. So gold was below. This is 22 months we'll be buying gold. We never sold gold. We do that, but everywhere telling people gold can give up to 50% return in our per annum. Yeah. We started because we did it. We researched. We discovered that gold is one of the potential to invest on a long time this year, and it has capacity to hit 50%. Some people didn't act on it. I don't blame them. Everybody have their right to their money. Now, oil is also potentially like this. Let me tell you something about oil. We that trade on CFD, we will buy and sell. You don't understand? But in the major financial market, the parallel or the mainstream financial market, they don't sell, they don't buy and sell, they only buy. Sell is to cash out. Now, do you understand the psychology there? They don't buy, it's only on CFD where people buy and sell. But in the major financial market, they only buy, they don't sell. Sell is to withdraw. So when these guys, and those guys are the one controlling moving the market more than we. So when they sell out, the market came down. Like when they are selling off their whatever, the market will go down. But nobody, people who are taking the advantage of that dropping is CFD traders or derivative traders. They can take advantage of it. For example, if you come to the Nigerian stock market, there are a lot of stock that used to go down. If you check their charts, a lot of stock go down, but nobody's taking advantage of those market crash because that they have never created a market that will allow sellers to make money from the price coming down. Do you understand? So now, if investors are looking for where to invest now and see that the oil price is relatively low, believe me, they may start investing because they will know that it's going to go up. And when it go up, they will make their money. And that's also one of the reasons the gold market came down this week. And we check it now, it has dropped below 4,000, near $4,000. So they said investors are like massively selling out. For example, let's say you're an investor. I took your money since January. I invested on gold with hope of 50% or 30%. I've achieved it. So you may be asking me, hi, Ushe, this is 10 months now. So how do I get my money back? I will be able to sell off my gold position and give you back your money. Do you understand now? So big companies, big asset. I hope you can hear me very clear. Big asset management company like Treasury Bills, oh, sorry, that like mutual fund companies, mutual fund. Mutual fund, they will take that into mutual, but they invest in all this market. They invest in what you call alternative investment, alternative market. Which one of them is a financial market? They can invest all alternative. That's not like 100% sec oversight. So they may tell you, they may take the money, they invest it in different market floor, telling you that okay, we're gonna return for you 30% per annum. We're gonna return for you 20%. Mutual fund can give prediction on how much they will return. Now, they did their research at early time and they see that the market has gone to that level and they made a profit. They'll definitely find a way to give you back the money. Now we are currently on 20 on the exact time of the inventory report. So let me go back and share the proper screen with you, the calendar with you. I think you guys can see it as well. So we have 8 seconds to go or 7 seconds to go. So let's check the latest release. What's gonna be the release? For me, if the report is positive, I will not sell. We have 15 seconds to go. If the report is positive, I will not sell my market. I will still leave it. But if you're selling, be careful. But if it's negative, I will be most likely encourage myself to buy more. That's what I was trying to tell you guys. So this is exactly um 10:30 the New York time. There's a network error. Let me refresh it again. A latest release. Um is Yeah, okay. So that means there is a shortage of supply, decreased by 1 million barrel. So which obviously is supporting the somebody want to join me again. Decree, I want to share it properly to other people. Calendar, yeah. So this is the weekly the report from EIA. I hope you guys can see the same thing. I want to make sure everybody, nobody is left out. So we have about 1 million barrel shortage. And remember one thing about the psychology of trading: if the price is very low, suppliers will be discouraged to supply because they will sell at a lower price and they will lose money. You need to understand this psychology. That's why coin is one of the best instrument to trade. So for me, if I have 10 million barrel of oil, I would like to supply it at $56 per barrel. Remember, these people does not sell at the current market; they sell with benchmark. Yeah, somebody buying for them and buy it with $5 or $10 benchmark, and they will lose money. They will say, "Why can't we hold this oil on our reserve? When the price gets to 60 or 70, we can sell." So there's a shortage of supply, which is about 1 million barrel. And the current market we are focusing now, we are focusing on the lower oil price, which is currently trading at 58. Technically, we have already predicted that it's going to get to 60. So it will most likely encourage us more to maybe stay currently on the bullish trend for those of us that are on bullish trend. So we will still predict it to move from $58. We scored the $58, predict to move to $50 to 61.50, which will give us is approximately 250 pips up. 250 pips up. So how much are we going to make from here? How much profit are we going to make from here? Let me calculate the profit. Because you have to be certain of how much you make. At least you have to if let's say you're trading with $10, because I don't want it to sound too what you can score that is it too rich to be quick. That what you can call us that used to make money in trading. The salary people used to tell us, is it too rich to be quick? No, that's what they used to tell us. Uh, no, too good to be true, right? Yeah, too good to be true. So let me just sorry. Yeah. So let me just use $10. So if we're using $10 times 250, that will give us around please, if you can good join me on this now, we appreciate that. On the stream, I will appreciate that. Those of us that on this thing on the Zoom. So 250 times 10 times 250, that would give us $2,500. So you're gonna make $2,500 on $10 volume. If you have the capacity, if you have the capital that can generate that money for you, that would be. Let me make it a bit bold. Oh, yeah. So we'll be able to make $2,500 using $10 volume. I'm not saying $10 capital. Those of you that don't understand things. If you're a trader, you should know what is the difference between volume and capital. So if you're using like $20 volume, that would be $5,000. Remember, we are that's from the current market. So my ideal SL, my own ideal SL, I would suggest, because of the market is uh, bearish volatile. Please allow that grammar. I don't know if it's correct or not. Like there's a lot of bearish momentum. So we could put our SL around 57, around 57, or 56.50, like 150 pips up. I mean 150 pips away because of bearish momentum. But on a general note, 56, between 56, 55 is an ideal areas for buying oil or for investing in oil. I don't know if I'm making sense. It's an ideal area for investing in oil. So technically, fundamentally, let me check if there's any supported news about it. They said the EU moved to tap frozen Russian asset for loan. Okay. It's not my thing. Let me know if there's money supporting it again. We're gonna make $2,500 here at least. Salary earner can be achievable. Any salary earner that hear that you in a day you make $50,000, you sure? You sure? Because That is his retirement work. That is his retirement for her own his or her own 35 years of work. That way, you want to pay him as gratuity, and you make it in one day. They began to shout, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" So let's tell them what they can believe that you can make. At least, if you move, you can make $2,500, which is relatable to their salary earning mindset. I'm not talking down about them, but I used to feel bad when they think that everything has to be with salary structure. I used to feel bad about it. For the fact that you're not making money does not mean that people are not making money on it. You have to be positive about people. You know what I mean? I had a guy that made somebody's talking from my behind that's making this thing echo. I had a guy that made $10 million. Is in forest last week. I do not doubt him. He didn't show me. It's not even if he show me what is my business. I don't have to doubt him. I heard it. I heard it. I didn't see him in person, but I saw the video. $10 million. It's a UK citizen. I'm not sure those people can I'm not sure those people can lie because the tax people are on them more. You cannot post what is not true. Tax will definitely come to you. But if it's true, fine for him. If it's not true, fine for him. But you don't need to doubt people based on your own circumstances and your own reality. People are making a lot of money on different areas. People are making money. Yeah. So that would be my own suggestion here because of the way the market structure is. The oil has a lot of potentials. Just as you read on the news that people are selling off gold to invest in oil, they are the main people that control the market. They will decide where to invest the product. Yeah, and believe me, commodity market is driving the world economy this year because of Donald Trump policies. So stock market is being affected because if you're investing in stock, you're investing in companies. If you're investing in commodity, you're investing in decentralized access. Let's say let me call it decentralized asset because it's not necessarily controlled by a particular world economy, but stock market is controlled by the company and they're mostly influenced by the country that hosts that company, that owns that company, especially the US companies that many foreign direct investment is they are being affected on it because people are not really investing directly because of a lot of things coming up with different policies. So that's why gold is going up. Because gold is like no man's enemy. Yeah, it's called BCO oil. BCO oil. Yes, yeah, Brent crude. It's called BCO oil. Yeah, Brent crude. Yeah. So let me know if there's a question. I'll be happy to answer you. Anyone that want to ask me a question. Is there any question concerning the market now? I'll be able to answer you. Yeah. Yeah, I put exist, assuming you are buying, you know, you've been buying before. Let's say you started buying at 58. You can leave as you can. Okay, mean exist. We're expecting now 60.58. That's what we're expecting. The first expectation was $60 per barrel, but because of the more supported news, we're expecting 60.58. Sorry, 60.50, additional to 50 pips up. Now, okay. That's Brent. So Brent's at 62. So Brent, we should leave Brent. Let me check when you're gonna leave Brent. Brent within this price. Yeah, Brent will be 62.50. Yeah, no, Brent, we should leave Brent as 53. 63. Around 63. Yeah. Remember, it must not wait until you get to that point. And we give those prices because of a lot of you don't have your own trading plan. $63 per barrel is an ideal way of living the Brent. Yeah, and on that profit, let me check how much profit you make. How much profit you make from there? No, it's wait, 62. No, it leave Brent at 64. That's 180 pips. So you make $1,800 if you're using $10 volume. Yeah. Then if you're using $1, you make $180 for profit. Then if you're using maybe 0.05, you make divided by 180, you make about $90. Yeah. Then if you are using $20 volume, you should be expecting about 3,800 or something. 180, yeah. No, $3,600 profit. Mm. That's it, and it will happen from now to next about next 10 working days. It's most likely gonna get there on oil. So let's say this is 15, this is 23rd. Let's say towards the end of this month, we see how much we gain from oil. But currently, we have gained before now. We have gained 100, 200. Let me check the price. We have gained 218 pips already. So we expected to gain 400 pips. So we have remaining 400 pips again to gain, which will now push us up to our target. That's people that are buying. Sellers, you're already cashing out. So be buying your pizza and the malt and the beer now. So it's your turn. Although you may have been losing some of them because the market is recovering. But those that are want to I think who want to sell is it Kelechi. So if you are selling, I just suggest you have exit point very closer to the lower price, please, because okay, 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 I understand. So basic. Okay, go ahead. Okay, okay, okay. So basically, okay, ask the question. It's BCO USD. BCO USD. Uh, uh, that is W2I, and so I don't think it's listed on their Wilson unless if you use MT5, you should, yeah, uh, yeah, use Brent. So what is on the MT5? You could see WTI. You can see WTI on MT5. Yeah. Uh, I wanted to say something that's keeping my mind. Something that was important to me to say to you guys. It keep taking off my mind and come back. Okay, yeah, I wanted to say something using your statement, Kelechi. I told you in trading, you guys need to be using more of trading rules. Uh, you know what I mean? Like there are laws that guide trading. So those laws is what is you'll be using more than your own like assumption. Do you understand? So so if you use those law, it will help you more to be more profitable trader because you're following the trading rules. Are you still there with me? So when you use those law, it be more precise, it be more profitable because you are following the rules of trading. But when you don't use those law, you could be vulnerable to the market. So what guide us in trading is trading rules. So and those rules works more effective in the market than whatever thing we think. Now, for example, people we that trade on derivative, with one of the ancient law in trading is support and resistance. And that support and resistance helps us to easily identify a lower price and a higher price. And they work more effectively on a long frame, which is like maybe 1 day or 1 week. It can give you a very precise areas. The other laws is also a lower price action law. Try to know the areas people like to invest and people like to exist. Like invest means buying, exist means selling. Area people like to buy and area people like to sell. So these are also a law. Now, the law of support and resistance is simple. It's like a physics law. Well, if the price keep dropping and it began to resist at a particular area, it means it has chances of dropping. Sorry, let me get it clear again. If the price of an asset keep rising and there's a point where it began to resist, the chances of the market dropping, especially on a larger scale, if it's done not on short movement, it can start dropping. Then the same thing when the price of the market instrument dropped seriously and getting to the point of having a support, like something is not hedging it, preventing it from dropping further. That what you call support. Like something is not supporting that instrument from not dropping further. That's what we call support. And that law is an ancient law in trading and investment. It can never overrule it. So now, if you check this market now, you see that it has formed. It is currently at the lowest support ever. At the lowest support ever now, which is below 56, below $56. It came down to $55 per barrel. That's lowest support. So that law, no matter whatever thing your mind is telling you, your news is telling you, investors will always act based on where they can get their money, not based on what the news is saying. They will always act based on where they can get their money. Investors are me and you and our big boys on the exchange that move the market. Do you understand what I'm saying, Kelechi? Probably you're not here, but yeah, I'm referring to you anyway. And other people are learning from it, I'm sure. So based on this thing now, this market is currently at a support level, the lowest. So for me, I use that law to predict my analysis. I won't like to constantly sell at a support, even though the news is telling me I should sell. I won't. If the biggest man, highest, most powerful man in oil industry ask me to invest at a lower price, I will not, because of only he cannot control the market to go up. It will be like a collective effort. Only him cannot control the market to come down. I would rather look for a lower price to buy it and look for a higher price to sell it. So that's one of the reasons I told you. If you are selling at this price, always be very, very careful, because don't follow what the news, follow what investors is most likely going to act on. Investors will always want to buy it at a lower price. In fact, buy more quantity, not even small. That's why when the market is very low, it can go up very fast. Because someone that wanted to buy like 10 million barrel of oil when it was maybe 70, and now you're giving me 60, may buy 1.5 million, maybe 10.5 million, buy more quantity, or may even buy 20 million barrel. And the more these guys buy, the more it goes up here. Understand why I'm emphasizing on them. If they never buy, it will not go up here. We, the online people, are not the one controlling the price. It's the people on exchange. So the more quantity they buy, the more the price move. The same thing you see on gold going up. It's not necessarily we that move it first. It's with people that move on exchange. Now, because of many brokers run what we call direct ECN or STP. So they are now like executing on your behalf. Most CFD broker traders. So if you make execution on gold on oil, and you're using like the type of broker we use that passes order through exchange, so they may most likely pass their order through exchange, and the bigger exchange can pass it on the gold or on oil, on physical gold and oil. That it most likely can happen because this is technology now. So indirectly, you can contribute in pushing the price up, but the major people that contribute in pushing that price up are those who trade on exchange, like who buy the unit. The more you buy, they can buy the unit in thousands of orders at the same time because it likes a lot of volume. So always use their own psychology to predict what they can do, and you become one of the best trader so far. Just as them too, because they are investing in the particular asset and the price goes up. So before I go, what's time now? We're supposed to be here for maximum an hour. What's time now? Oh, we started by 3, right? Yeah, we have okay, we have about 12 minutes or less than that. Let me know if I can. No, 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 no. I'm not talking about that. I'm still focusing on the market for now. So on the gold market, gold have cash out. So I'm not sure anybody's losing on gold. Oh, we have really cash out on gold, to be honest. So I'm not sure anybody's losing. Uh, don't buy gold now. In case you're buying, don't buy. So we look for a support. It has not found another support. We look for support where we will start selling. Sorry, we'll start buying. But we still want to get more report. But the report we got last week or yesterday was because there's no fundamental pushing gold down. People want to sell off. So that's just the reason. So we are looking for, since it had dropped around 4,000, let it drop, maybe it may sink below 3,000 again, and investors will start investing again. So that's what is common here. You see, this point here has found what's called strong. In fact, it's even more strong reversal. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Those of you watching on Telegram, I won't be able to share my screen with you. I'm so sorry. So you have to join on YouTube, or you come to our Zoom, or our stream. Yeah. Can you see daily chat? So don't buy gold for now until you find the support. When we find the support, then we can start buying. It may go further to most likely, because investors can be afraid. Some that have been 100% on gold won't like to lose much. That's why if you're selling at a higher price, it can crash further because everybody want to cash out and never want to lose. So it may drop to 3,950 or 3,800. Mm. It may drop to that point, most likely. So we'll be checking to see when we're gonna get the support level. Then we'll sharpen our object and move again. And those of you that miss gold trading, you can prepare again to invest more in case the price moves towards that direction. You know what I mean? So we are not giving up on gold. The information we have on gold is most likely going to go to $5,000 per ounce. And those of you that invest on spot, congratulations to you. You're gonna make a lot of money. You have already made a lot of money. Yeah. Some of the gold we bought at $50 per gram, we have made more, a lot of money, a lot of money. It's still there. We bought them at Lagos Commodity and Future Exchange, so it's there. So it's not that it's something that is an ideal. At Lagos Commodity and Future Exchange, it's there in the vault. We have our contract note. Yeah, so they are making that time we bought them 2000 2000 something per, is it 2300 per gram? Yeah, per ounce. So now it's now 4,000. So like 50%. That's within 20 months. You can't get that in treasury bill. Yeah, just that some of you don't know what kind of information we have for you guys, because um maybe we are not operating on the mainstream. I don't know how to describe it, but we have a lot of information that can give you money. That's the truth. We just want to have a good platform to showcase it, like properly a good support from you guys, not where we're having like speculators or speculative investors, because of people don't think that we are not doing the right one, but we actually have a lot of information that can give you a lot of money. So for now, that's what I'm trying to emphasize on gold. Let us just hold a bit. We'll get a strong support layer when we will start investing on gold. Then the ones on forex is fine. So nothing much is happening on forex for now. We're gonna get you proper entry on forest, so it's just moving like hectic, focusing on JBP and Euro is focusing on that. So there's nothing strong again. Where we have potential is on Forex is US JPY. It's actually happening, but in case you're missing out, I'm so sorry about it. You're missing out. We will expect another drop on US JPY, but not at this current price. The price we should be expecting a drop, it should be around 152 or maximum 153. So we should expect a drop. So if you want to invest in Forex on that aspect, then just be prepared. The first one we did, you can see we expected to gain $3,600 on it. As you can see, it is still there. I didn't delete it. That was what we expected to gain. That was when it dropped from that price to 1,149. So it was about 300 something pips, and the price this our expected profit if we were to go. But there's something we are expecting too. We're expecting this gap to be covered, because it always happens in the market. Anytime there's a space, this gap most likely going to be covered. So we're expecting it to be covered. So if it dare happen, it means we will gain more. Let me check how much we gain. Let's say it dare happen. Let me assume from the current price to this price. If it dare happen, we're gonna expect additional, let's say 500 pips additional. Let's say, yeah, 500 pips additional, 500 pips, which will give us exactly 5,000. No, 500 pips, right? 10 times 500, that's $5,000. Yeah, yeah, which will give us exactly $5,000 on $10 volume. Then if you're using $50 volume, that would be $50,000. Then if you're using like maybe $20 volume, that would be $10,000. Remember, volume is not capital. Those of you that are vulnerable don't understand trading terms. Don't think that I'm mentioning $10 capital. I'm talking about $10 volume, or what we call one lot or 10 lot. So anybody who trade knows what volume means. So do you understand? So if you're a trader, always be precise how much you're gonna gain if you make any investment, and also be precise how much risk you're taking. It helps you to be predictable. It helps you to be predictable. If you want to buy a car, you already know that if this thing happen, I'm gonna buy this car. You want to build a house, you know that if I get this market, I'm gonna build this house. You're going on vacation, you know that if I get on this investment, I'm gonna go on my vacation. Don't speculate, don't trade under illusion where you are not precise about what you are trading and what you stand to gain. please. I'm just giving you. I know that our emotion overrules a lot of things, but it's always important that we are precise in our dealings. It helps us. So if you're a portfolio manager, you cannot get fund from somebody without giving a predictions. Yeah, investors know that it's not 100% guarantee, but they still want you to give them and like I would call focus or outlook. What is at least expected of, and it's legal, it's not wrong, it's ethical practice in any business. You have to project what is most likely gonna come, and the risk associated to it, like everything that you need to make sure you come out successful in your trading. You need to lay down those things. That's what makes you an advanced trader when you keep moving from being a speculator to a precise trader. It's just all these things I'm telling you now can help you to understand more. Or there's more than this. If I go deeper, give you proper financial planning and how to scale, then it's a different thing altogether. So let me know if there's a question. We have 4 minutes. You join what, please? What tournament is that? So how does that concern us? It means that you were able to scale from what you learned from us or something. Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, that means our teaching is actually helping you guys. Uh-huh. Mhm. Okay, congratulations, and I wish you all the best. To be honest, I didn't know you're gonna do well in trading when you started because you asked me a lot of questions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Once someone asks me too much question, I will say, "Are you sure this guy?" Yeah, when you started, you to ask too much questions, so I was thinking that you're not gonna do well in trading. I'm surprised. Sorry. I, I, to be, I'm honestly, to be honest, I was surprised that you said the account we gave to you since that time you're scaling on it, yeah, and they have not lost it. So I was even surprised. I thought you're gonna lose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Uh, 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 I see. There's also someone that I think is here, Cynthia. Last 2 weeks or last week, she told me the account we gave her almost like 8 months ago or something. She's still withdrawing on that account till now. It's also a capital provided for her. I was surprised as well. I thought probably since she don't really disclose her trading much. I thought maybe she have lost money. Mm. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah, if you have a plan, it's easier to succeed in anything you are doing. But when you don't have a plan, you are obviously speculating. That's different between a stable trader and an unstable trader. So before we round up, let me send my own products to you. I've developed a personal website. Those of you that want to contact me directly, you can easily contact me here. You know, I'm a hedge fund manager. I manage portfolio for different companies, so you can be able to see. I think you can see it now. Let me share it on the Zoom as well. It's not on Zoom. Okay, let me share it. So you want to do business with me? You can easily contact me here. The name is ucheparagon.com. You know, I do brokerage consulting. I'm one of the guys that can push any broker up, bring any big deposit. I mean, we may be more, but I'm just saying I'm one of them that can bring any broker. Like, I know what to take client. I know the value to give a client for a client to make profit in trading. So these are services I offer. I do, of course, the major thing I do trading. That's of my own is that, of course, those we discuss, we have a precise risk analysis and performance-based approach we use in trading. Then we have brokerage consultants. So I can help you set up your hedge fund brokerage or grow your own broker. The one year, attract big clients for you and help you get a big amount of deposit. I'm saying big because I don't really necessarily deal with the low client more. I'm not saying that they're not welcome, but I think the kind of audience I have, I can easily close a big deal for you. Then all this is services we have on trading. At least you should be able to afford the type of amount of money if you want to come to us, because we decide we only interested to work with medium income earners and high income earners, which is obviously allowed by law as well. So we're not allowed to be involving the general public who cannot even afford, or people who are struggling. So you need to maintain some level of financial stability to come. So you can have a VIP account. Before it was 10,000, but we are now talking about it to be $5,000. We have VIP, exclusive VIP 25,100, and we still have the one of $500 and the premium VIP $10,000 that could give you more advantage in doing business with us. So yeah, we can also help you. Of course, this is not new. We've been providing fund for traders for more than a year. We can also help you provide fund those that are learning how to trade, that doesn't want to go in with demo or their own money first. We could provide you a capital from 1,000 to 10,000. This one now came with a new policy. It's no more the other one. There's no challenge to pass, but you have to prove that you're a good trader, and you can also withdraw the profit you're making. There are some conditions attached to it, which is more better than the previous condition we have. Those of us that are teaching how to trade, then we run our mentorship program here. This mentorship program, you can also participate. The list of those funds are also here. You can be able to access any of them. There are conditions attached to them, and they can be able to get them in. Yeah. So another product we are promoting is this company GFT Ava. That's what we talk about gold. This is the only company that you can use, and you will not lose your capital if you follow what you're teaching you. For example, if you have a $5,000 account, instead of putting all of them on derivative on leverage product, you can diversify them. You can put 50% of them on gold, like buy gold spot. GFT ever allow you to hedge on a physical gold spot, which will prevent you, which will prevent your account from losing money, and also help your account. Just give me a minute. Let me talk to someone, please, guys. Okay, so this product, this company. Oh, I was not sharing it anywhere, so let me share it so they can see it. So you can be able to use automated trading and hedge your account with GFT Ava. The name here stands for Ava Trade. I'm not supposed to promote Ava Trade because they are not paying me, but I have to make disclaimer. Yeah, but I still want to be a good guy to them. So you can be able to hedge your account with them. Even if you have an account, could be connected to Ava Trade while you hedge with GFT, and they also use the automation. Where is it? Where is, yeah, automated trading. So you can do hybrid on automated platform. using GFT. So you don't need to be there to trade by yourself. Yeah, they also have web trader, but I think these days I will most likely prefer you to use MT5 based on spread and margin differences. I think MT5 platform look much better. Yeah, but so you can be able to have your account or with them and diversify it. We don't want a system where people come and just be losing money. It does not make sense. Let's be honest. That's one of the problem we want to solve, to make sure that people can maintain stability in trading instead of being unstable. You train people today, they have lost. You have to go and bring another people to trade again. It does not make sense. It doesn't make sense. So we need to make sure you can start building wealth, create a cartel of guys that are making money in trading, and which requires you consistency, proper risk management, which this company provided for you, and the ability to make profit. Then these things will make you to be consistent trading, because if you have capital account, that like having an oil well that will give you for what account. That's one beauty thing about it. Build a nice capital that will be giving you passive return. Scaling. Yeah. So if you're interested in joining any of them, you can quickly join and make your money without having to worry anything about. That is one of the beauty things we have to offer you. Yeah. So because of time, I want people to share further contact details, but you can contact us from ucheparagon.com. Just part ucheparagon.com. The website will be us. Our contact is there. We have to give you more product, but we cannot scale it. I can't give it to you here because it's already past 4. Then if you have any other thing, be to feel free to us on that website. Those of us that you are teaching, also feel free to contact us. We'll be able to give you all the best. Yeah, I hope that's all for now. Any other thing? I think that's all for now. So, guys, I wish you guys the best. I'll be monitoring the market, especially the oil market, to see the impact it's gonna make, and I have confidence that you're gonna make money from it. Yeah, I have confidence that you're gonna make money from it. Then on the same gold, I also have confidence that we're gonna make more money on gold. Just make sure you're well prepared about it. Yeah, I wish you all the best as you go back to work. Do have a lovely morning, a lovely afternoon, or a lovely night, depending on where you're connected from. Is that all right?